Today I want to share one of my blueprints on how to become a better version of yourself, also known as a higher version of yourself, the highest version of yourself, to where you're getting in places that you want to get in life. You're doing things that you want to do in life. You're being who you want to be in life. All those traits that you don't like about yourself, all those things that you want to become better at, but you're just telling yourself, well, you suck. Well, you don't have to suck. You can become better at those things. You can learn to unlearn certain things and become what you truly want to be in life. And in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how. Before I do, really quickly, I'd like to introduce myself for any newcomers to this YouTube channel. My name's Malaysia, and I'm a YouTube and mindset coach in a little city in Connecticut. And I created this YouTube channel to help small YouTubers like you to create the life that you want alongside the YouTube channel of your dreams. Through not just strategy, but focusing more on your mindset, the foundation to achieving anything and everything that you want in life. You can't really build, or at least it doesn't go so well in the end when you build without a strong enough foundation. Just picture the Three Little Pigs, you know, like when the wolf blew down the straw house and the brick house, and what was the other house made out of? Let me know in the comments, I forgot. And the brick house was the only one that survived. Your mindset is probably a straw house right now. And life, all the obstacles that come with it, is a big bad wolf. And if you don't learn to get some bricks and build that foundation, guess who doesn't have a house? Guess who just built all that for nothing? Want to take a lucky guess? Here on this YouTube channel, I am dedicated to helping you to building that strong foundation so you can actually create the life that you want, the life that you deserve. So if you're a small YouTuber trying to create the life that you want, or if you're someone that's ready to start creating the life that you want, definitely subscribe to this magical side of YouTube and click the post notification button so you don't miss out on my mindset magic. Now let's get back into the video. So how does one become a better version of themselves, you ask? That is something that I have asked myself a couple years ago. You know, I had a lot of things that I didn't like about myself that put me in a disadvantage in life. Like, for one, I sucked at being assertive. I didn't know how to stick up for myself. And because of that, I was bullied my first year of middle school, and somehow was bullied the first 2 jobs that I got as a teenager. This became a clear problem that I knew I needed to work on. So instead of accepting that problem as just a problem I need to deal with the rest of my life, what really helped me to become assertive is defining and creating a persona of who that better version of myself is, so I can embody that person whenever I felt myself falling back into the same patterns that got me where I started, which was being bullied, being disrespected, being undervalued, being excluded from important things, being treated like I was less because I let people treat me like I was less than. I prioritized being nice more than being respected. I prioritized other people's emotions more than my own, other people's opinions more than my own, making my experience in life a lot less enjoyable than I knew it could be. So let's get into how to create the better version of yourself, that highest version of yourself persona, so you can tap into it to get yourself out of a place that you no longer belong. First, I want you to write a list. I want you to take out a notebook, a piece of paper. Maybe you can put this in Google Documents. I want you to, honestly, it works better with paper and pen because, like, you know, just flows better, at least for me. Write down all the things that you don't like about yourself. I know this is a little bit negative, but I really want you to be honest with the things that you don't like about yourself. Now look at that list, and I want you to write down, for each thing that you don't like about yourself, why? Why don't you like that about yourself? And does that impact your life in any way? Let's say you have, I don't like my hip dips in the list, and the reason why is because you don't think they're attractive. I want you to analyze, does this really impact your life in a major way? Like, does this get in the way of, you know, your happiness? Or is it something that you were conditioned to let get in the way of your happiness? Is it something that you're being conditioned to think that you need to change about yourself, that you actually don't, if you really sit down and analyze it? Don't let yourself fall victim to that. I really want you to sit there and analyze what parts of this list are things that you don't actually have to change. We're not focused on that in today's video. Today we're focusing on things that actually are getting in the way of the life that you want to create for yourself and the person that you want to become. Okay, so I want you to visualize your dream life. Like your actual dream life. Not like that more realistic version that you watered down into your goals, your actual big goals in life. Like if you could wave a magic wand, if this was all a movie and you were the scriptwriter, where would the movie go? And I want you to picture, how do you look, once you've accomplished all those things and you're living this dream? How do you act? How do you dress? What things did you have to do to get to that place? What traits did you have to develop to get to that place in life where you're living your dream life? Write that down. And I want you to really analyze how to get to that place, how to look like that person, how to act like that person. This may sound weird, but if you want to be that person, you can be that person. If you want to be more assertive, you can be assertive. If that dream life that you have requires you to step outside your comfort zone and post that video, you can post that video. You can be confident on camera. Everything, practice makes perfect, honey. Everything is practice makes perfect. Anything that you're bad at, you can become good at. Anything that you suck at, you can become better at. Any of your weaknesses can become your strengths, but you need to practice turning them into your strengths. You need to practice becoming better at said thing. So through looking at that list of all the things that, this future you with the dream life that you want to live, looking at that list and seeing it right before your eyes, I really want you to analyze, what do you need to practice more of? What do you need to do right now? Where's the middle ground to get you from where you are, to get you from that first list to this new list of things? For me, one of the things that was on my list was I let people walk all over me. I did not know how to defend myself. I sucked at being assertive. And that list of, my better self and my dream life, of course she has to be assertive. I mean, what businesswoman excels with their business that lets people walk all over her? Like, how does she manage a team? How is she hiring a team? Like, who's this team? The team is running her. She is the team and they're the manager. Like, so I'm gonna be realsies and a feelsies, man. Like, I got a book that taught me how to be more assertive, and I highly recommend you pick up a book too. Like, I don't give a if you don't like books, okay? You didn't read a book specifically on a problem that you have that will solve the problem that you have. Don't compare these dusty ass books that our school made us read to books that will literally solve your life problems. Like, I really want to say that everything's on the internet, but no. That's where it's different. Books are like kind of its own entity, because with books, the author that's writing it has lived all these years of life. They've done all these years of studying, and they're putting it into that one book. They're putting all of that data, all of those life lessons, everything that they've learned in years about this problem that you're having. They wrote a book to solve that. If one of your reasons to why you're not buying said book that can solve said problems, because, you don't want to waste money, description. In the description below. People in the back, head over to the description below. My description, you want to take a quick look at that real quick, And if your excuse is that you don't have time to read, my go-to hack is Audible. Or a lot of these books are on YouTube for free. So whatever book you're in need of, honestly, send me a DM. I could probably find it for free on the internet. The description below. So, honestly, pick up a book or seek help. Seek professional help through a therapist or through investing in a mentor or coach that can help guide you and speed up the process of becoming that person that you want to be. Overall, your best self has these traits, does these things, looks this certain way, and there's a middle ground between where you are and where you want to be. And you really need to look into taking action every day to get there. Every day, you need to be asking yourself, what would the better version of yourself do? in the midst of making big decisions, what would the better version of yourself do? You can even come up with a name for them. I came up with a name for my higher self. Should I share it? Should I share with you guys? It's kind of personal. Honestly, I didn't really put that much thought into it. It just came to me. Her name's Miranda. Yeah, so like whenever I'm like, you know, catching myself slip back into my nice girl syndrome, I'm just like, wait a damn minute. What would Miranda do? Nah, Miranda wouldn't take that BS. Miranda would put that in a place. And then I put that in their place. Alright, that's the end of this video. There's definitely more subtopics that I can get into with this topic of stepping into and becoming a better version of yourself, but this is all I'm sharing for now. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments and I might make a part 2. I'll see you in the next video.